Hi. Why bother with gratitude? That's what we're going to discuss in this little short snippet today and training on gratitude. Now, we did a video just earlier on explaining, if you look back, you'll see maybe yesterday or day before, you would have seen a video about what is gratitude. And we talked about that. If you haven't seen that video, you might want to go back and watch that. At the end of the day, it's basically a narrative of abundance. So why is that important? I also had mentioned in that video that there's a tremendous amount of constant barrage of information. We are in an information overload society right now. And having that going on a regular basis, you're going to feel very pulled all over the place. So if you're feeling pulled, you probably need to manage your state by bringing yourself in. Most of the marketing and most of the things that are being pointed at you right now are focusing on the things that you don't have in your life. So that begins to create a sense of insufficiency. So gratitude almost always is the antidote for moments when you feel like you can't move forward, when you don't know what you need to do, when you don't think you can. No matter which direction of the emotional spectrum you're on, and by the spectrum I'm referring to depression and anxiety. Both of them can be brought back into center when you focus and create gratitude. See, what gratitude will do, it will actually drive you into paying attention heavily to the things that you do have in your life. We are constantly programmed, like I said, to focus on the things we don't have. So we're driving down the road, we see a nicer car than ours, we wish we had that car. It takes away the focus on the fact that we are driving a car that's getting us where we're going. If we're driving down the road, we see a billboard, or we watch a TV show, or we see a commercial. There are things in those commercials, there are things in that Facebook ad beside you that tell you, hey, you've got to have this because you don't have this in your life. So it constantly pulls you apart in terms of what you're not able to do or have or be. And by having gratitude, it recenters you. It reconnects you to the things you do have. You're not going to ever be able to play at a high level if you're always focused on the things you don't have. You've got to focus on the things you do have so that you can build on it. That's how momentum gets created. I can't tell you the number of business owners and people I've worked with that we had to first work on, what do you have? What are the resources you have? And then how do we expand that out? So the reason why we want to do gratitude is because it refocuses you on what you have. And when you have that focus, it creates an emotional sense of certainty. And through that certainty, you'll take way more action than you ever did before. So that's why gratitude is so important. And that's really, so it's a narrative of abundance. And the reason that's important is because when we're in an abundant state, we don't see the world in a filter where we're not enough and we'll never have enough people around us and we can't get things done. So I trust that helps you. And if there's anything that you need from us, feel free to reach out. I'm Spencer Combs, and I want to make sure that you stop settling and start moving forward.